I'm absolutely delighted to have been elected and confirmed into the position of Chair of the AmChams in Europe network. Really ready to kick off the new year in this role. And what is AmChams in Europe? It's a fantastic network of 43 national American chambers in 45 countries in Europe and Eurasia. So it's not just the EU, it's Europe and wider Europe. With regard to AmCham EU, we're an organisation that reaches out to the institutions. Our focus is on completion of the single market and representing US companies here and ensuring we have a competitive environment for business in Europe. There's a lot of complementary work there and the resources that we have here that can be used by all the members of the network. So I hope very much with my team here in Brussels that can be used for those who wish to use it. Now, with regard to the AmChams in Europe network, this is much larger. It's covering Eurasia and wider Europe, so it's deeper in a way. We're going to focus there, I think, on some of the sort of bigger, more umbrella issues, such as diversity, future of work, but transatlantic as well. It impacts everybody. And very much this alliance concept, collaboration, using all the fantastic stories, positive stories that everybody has, to tell the narrative about business's contribution and how we need to focus on that even more. I think it's very complementary. With regard to the transatlantic relationship, I mean, we are in quite turbulent times, changing times. We're in a unique position, I believe, to speak out. We, as I said, the EU and US, we are each other's biggest trading partners. We are so intertwined, we thrive together. 55% of the US global investment comes to Europe, and it's 54% of European investment globally goes to the US. We're totally intertwined. I believe the business community on both sides of the Atlantic, and European business and American business here in Europe, plays a role in promoting the values that we share. We share much more than we have differences. Values such as free trade, but also democracy, let's not forget that. So I do believe that our network, AmChams in Europe, can play a role in promoting peace and prosperity, not only transatlantically in that community, but also around the world. Now, at AmCham EU, we have really been increasing our outreach in member states. It's absolutely essential for our members to communicate on messaging out of the Brussels bubble. I see now my role as Chair of AmChams in Europe as helping and assisting with that in having another way to ensure that our messages do get out beyond the Brussels circle. I think through the network, which is already very well established, but talking about these issues beyond, there's great potential there.